No one can have attention but me. Zoe, why aren't you eating your food? Zoe, eat your food. Come on. Why are you being picky? They say the most important part of working out is just putting on your shoes. Last weekend, I traveled down to Georgetown, Texas to visit my in-laws, and I did a 5K with my with my wife and her sister, and I guess it'd be my sister-in-law. And I don't know, I did okay. I survived and all that. I'm really not a long-distance runner. I've never been a long-distance runner. My big sport in high school was tennis, which means I can run really fast for like 10 feet. But I never did much long-distance running. But anyway, I did this 5K, and I think for whatever reason, it's kind of boosted me a little bit about getting back in shape and putting the effort into getting to the gym every day. I'm thinking about even working with a personal trainer, which I've never really done before. So so it was a big thing for me this morning. I was going to throw on my shoes and I was going to go to the gym first thing and get a workout in and just start trying to make that a habit. I've always been really consistent about being in the habit of working out. I'll do it for a little while and then I'll stop. And it's also the fact that I've got a trip to Greece coming up this summer, and kind of want to be in shape. But first, I gotta go to the bank and get a little bit of money for something I will explain later. Money! That was a quick workout. Now I need to go pick up my dog. I had to board Jake while I was traveling this weekend, so now I'm gonna go pick him up. There he is. Hey, buddy. Welcome back. Cool, thank you. Someone happy to be going home. You ready to go home and see Zozo? This is how I talk to dogs now. Every once in a while it slips out when I'm talking to people. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, let's go see Zoe. Hello. Oh. And the circus is in town. Hey, Zoe, your brother's home. You wanna go out? That's the classic Jake move, like get to the door and then turn around and don't go out. So today is the 22nd. That means it is Canker Boy packaging day. So I've got the big station set up over here. I actually have some people coming over in a minute who are gonna help me with this, and hopefully it'll all go super quick. I talked in a video a couple of weeks ago, or last week? I lose track of time. I bought a paper folder. So I wanted to show you this paper folder, and it's been really frustrating because I just got it this weekend. I have not been able to get it to work correctly because nothing can just work right. All right, so this is the Martin-Yale 7200, I think is what it's called. Anyway, the way it's supposed to work is you put a sheet in here, you turn it on, and it feeds it out right there. That's why it's got this whole thing. Let me show you what it does. Piece of paper, put it in here. Ready? It's gone. It's vanished. Where is it? It's actually right there. You have to come back and dig into this thing to pull it out. Oh, it folds it. It does fold it, but it doesn't feed it out the way it's supposed to. And I've tried everything I can think of to make this work, and the only thing left to do is to call their 1-800 number and I'm sure just get a busy signal. Okay, you know what? Kudos to Martin Yale customer service, because check this out. Yeah, baby! Okay, so I had a bit of a vlogging fail there. I had 4 people show up in my house, and we packed up the boxes, and what would normally take me all day long to get all of these done, that's in the back seat there, it took like an hour, but it was like frantic hour, and I should have turned the camera on and gotten some people on camera and shown the whole thing, because it was fun. It was actually kind of fun, but there was so much going on, I just kind of was trying to keep up with them, and I didn't wind up vlogging anything. So it's not on camera, but we boxed up all the stuff. I'm at the post office now, dropping them off. I'm always getting Cankerboy pills returned, especially from international shipments. This one's from Sweden. I feel like some have gone through to Sweden, so I don't know what the deal is here. There's a small list of countries that I just flat out can't even take orders from anymore. That's England, Germany, South Africa, I think Denmark, maybe Greece. Just customs issues are different when it comes to vitamin supplements, and some places just aren't cool with it. So, but I don't know, maybe I gotta put Sweden on that list. I'm not particularly proud of what I'm about to eat. This is basically like the McDonald's of barbecue, but barbecue is not bad for a low-carb diet, which I'm trying to be on. Yeah, I got Dickies. It's kind of sacrilege for a Texan. Oh my god, that was so funny. So I almost never get people asking about my car anymore. Like when I first got it, it happened every once in a while, but almost never now. I stop into Dickies, and the guy in line behind me starts asking me about it. He's closer to my age. But then I got out to the car, and I started to drive away, and this old couple, like really old couple, came up and were asking all about it. And the lady was like, "So you don't need to buy gas?" And the guy was like, he's like, "Hang on, I want to hear what it sounds like when you start it." And I was like, "Well, it's already started." And he was like, "What?" And so I pulled away, and they're like, "Wow, that's amazing!" It was just so funny. It's this cute little old couple that I guess clearly they knew about them, because the guy knew what it was and he came over to ask me about it. But they just had all these questions, and they were like, "Well, how do you charge it?" And I'm like, "You just plug it into your garage." And they're like, "What?" Anyway, that's fun. I told the guy, I was like, anytime you see a guy driving a Tesla, just feel free to go up and ask him questions, because they love to talk about it. I feel like today was kind of a vlog whiff. It definitely took a back seat to a lot of the other things I had going on today, so I didn't really record at the quality that maybe I had been. I'm not going to beat myself up. It is what it is. But no, I had people come over, and we packed the Cankerboy boxes. I probably should have turned it on then, because there's some good people, and I surely would have been happy to be on camera. I'm still weird about this sometimes. I'm still a little weird about whipping out my camera and getting other people involved in my social media online life thing. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the Tesla thing was funny with the old couple asking all the questions and stuff. The video today did pretty well. This was the one on antibiotics, or the post-antibiotic era that we may be going into. There was one comment that stood out to me. It's just funny how people always automatically go to like the worst possible assumption. There were a lot of people asking about a video about bacteriophages. Now, I mentioned that briefly in the video where I was talking about a paper where some people were talking about some possible treatments for bacterial infections should we enter an age where antibiotics don't work anymore. There were like 7 different options. Bacteriophages were one of them. Clearly people are pretty passionate about this, because a lot of people were asking like, "Oh, you got to do a video about that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, maybe I will, you know." Clearly a lot of people are interested. But there was one particular video that was like, "You'll never see a video about bacteriophages in this channel because this guy's clearly in the pockets of Big Pharma." I'm talking about how their drugs don't work anymore. How am I in the pocket of big pharma? What? Oh my God, the internet. Some of you people are just so stupid. Anyway, not you people. You people, if you're watching this, you're a beautiful person. Not you. Today was like all about packing Kanker Boy stuff. Tomorrow I'm gonna get back on writing some videos. Hopefully recording some things. Not sure how to end this, so I'm just gonna say thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. I gotta rush to a meeting with my big pharma daddies to pay me to talk about